Hi everybody and welcome to Raccoon City. I'm your host today, Sean, and we're going to be talking about Resident Evil, Welcome to Raccoon City, the worst title I've heard in a long time. This movie is an incoherent mess full of name drops and Easter eggs that take precedence over the character development and the glaringly awful CGI. They wanted all the protagonists set up in minute one and thrust into this wild situation with an awful main antagonist that is supposed to be scary, only because they had some passive involvement in some situation a while back. We got it all here, kids. We got Chris Redfield, we got Claire Redfield, we got Jill Valentine, we got Leon Kennan, and we even got Wesker, who has somehow the largest arc in the entire film. And then we got the T-Virus, and we got Umbrella, and then we got Stars, and then we got zombies, and we got the Lickers, and the Dobermans, and the Tyrants, who only had like 5 minutes of actual screen time. Combined, by the way. I mean, what are we doing? They even do specific shots from the game that look like shit in the game, so they made them look like shit in this movie. I'm looking at you, Startled Zombie. Normally I talk about the performances and the filmmaking here, but short of what they managed to get in camera with their lowish $40 million budget while filming during COVID restrictions, this movie is nothing. I like several of the actors here, including Hannah Joan Kemen, I hope I'm saying your name right, and Tom Hopper, but even Neil McDonough couldn't save this shit because they don't get anything to do. Maybe if they just focused on Chris and Claire and didn't make everyone who wasn't infected by the virus look like total nincompoops and had an agenda with something to say, they could have had a decent film. How does the RPD not recognize what's going on with the folks left behind? Especially Chris. I mean, his next door neighbors look like absolute shit. And Claire figures it out night one. I mean, she just showed up and said, oh, there's something wrong with them. If we had built up Dr. Birkin as this bigger bad that he's implied to be as Chris's surrogate father, and then also had the betrayal of Wesker towards the end of the film, we could have had a passable film with some weight and some decent characters. But nah. We get these bare bones action sequences inside the popular mansion that everyone likes from the first two games, and a series of flashbacks that lead to nothing overall except introduce some interesting character makeup. And that's Resident Evil, Welcome to Raccoon City. This movie isn't even fun to watch like The Room. It's not funny. It's a slog, like watching a straight-to-video Bruce Willis movie.
We didn't know whether to burn it or put it in a museum.
I'm sure they said the same thing about me.
And that's saying something, because it might be one of the shortest movies I've seen all year. And then the fact that Sony dropped this movie a week after Ghostbusters just proves they had zero faith in this thing. They just dropped it out there and said, good luck. Like dropping a kid in the deep end of a pool. Oh, but there is a post-credit sequence that'll probably never come to fruition. So you got that to look forward to. 2 out of 10. But you know, that's what I think. What do you guys think? Did you see the movie? What did you like the movie somehow? How? Please explain it to me in the comments down below. I appreciate y'all stopping by and have a great day.
Yes! Yes! Yes!